what's today's week? I am literally ranking object shows, but not like in a ranking way. I'm doing top 5 best and worst, and some honorable and dishonorable mentions. Let's just get into it. So, one thing is that, in my opinion, is kind of terrible. And the second thing is that this video will have a little bit of talking about some controversial people. So if you don't like that stuff, click off now. This video won't be for you if you just want to listen to crap like that. Okay, let's just start. Let me first do this, and we'll be good. So let's start with. Let's just start. I got my list right here, and we'll start. Number 5, Object Mayhem all seasons. One full season of pretty crappy stuff like this character called Burrito. I don't know what was he doing, but like, yeah, it's not like kid friendly. It's not like good show. It was kind of kid friendly, but like, no, it wasn't that good of a show. It was just stupid. Like, there's an episode where like it was just like bad episodes. Just like there's this character that Burrito gets mad at a button. I don't know what the frick happened there, but like this show is just so bad. I just really want it to come from my Minecraft ducky. Okay, let's just get on this because then there was season 2 that had a couple episodes, like 2, and then it got canceled. Season 3 canceled. I just wonder if I'm even if everything I watch just gets canceled by the day, because that's kind of true. The 5th best show, object show in my opinion, is Extraordinary Excellent Entities. Season 2 and Season 3. Okay. So this show I never really watched. I watched it a long time ago. And all I can say is I remember the love and I just remember how funny it was. It was a really good show. I'd have to say I'm glad that Chalk, was it Chalk the one? Did Chalk win Season 2? I forgot. I don't remember anything. Well, I think one of them won this show, and yeah, it was a pretty good show. I think, honestly, I loved all of it. I kind of don't remember anything, and I probably didn't watch it a long time ago because, like. But I do remember this show, and I loved it because I love this show. I've watched it before. Number 4, the worst object shows. Excellent Entities. That's season 1 of Extraordinary Excellent Entities. And it is terrible. I mean, come on. It is just crap. Literally, fully crap. Like, there's another show that's number 3 that's exactly like it, but just even worse. But this was so annoying that I just wish it was actually 3 and number 3 was 4 because that would have made everything so much better. But I don't care because I'm just tired now. Alright, the 4th best object show is the Daily Object Show. I have to say, I love this show. This show has 9 seasons and computer died. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him, but this show was great. I've seen every single episode. I remember the evil computer supreme. Oh yeah, Cobalt Blue. I like how all the villains became friends besides evil computer supreme. It was kind of a bad show, honestly. The show wasn't that good in my opinion. Though I do like how, though there was a evil blood bag in season 1, honestly, I that made it so much better because I just really liked it. Honestly, the show was not that good though. It was really good. It was really good. It was not. I meant to say it's really that good. I should script stuff again. That video I made, the last video I made was pretty excellent by lots of people. But the Daily Object Show, yeah. So the Daily Object Show just like it's one of the best shows. I love Fusion Animations. When I get to the honorable mention, there's another show he created, and I'm pretty sure you know what it is because it's an object show, but whatever. Number 3, Inanimate Entities Season 1. I told you it was going to be like an Excellent Entities. It's not as good as quality, though, yeah. This show is just really weird, honestly. I just don't really like how this show just really went bad by the second. Though it was actually good over time, but like the show originally was really crappy. The first episode was the crappy cliff, and it was inside like just like don't land in elephant poo, whatever. I don't like it. It's just the first episode was really just disgusting. The original show was just really disgusting. Honestly, it really never got worse. It didn't get worse, but I think the end of the season was better than the original. I think everybody agrees with that. But yeah, the show was not that good. But it's one of, but I'll tell you, season 2, season 3 are the best. And surprisingly, number 3, Teapot. Or should I say, The Power of Two? Okay, that was the worst intro ever. I have to say The Power of Two is one of my favorites, because there's 10 episodes. I'm waiting for Teapot 11, and I loved Teapot 9 and 10. I think they were the best episodes ever. And we'll get on to like some other stuff with that later on, but like this show is excellent. Now, I don't know what to do with it right now. The show is just really good. It just has lost this kind of sense of talking, though. I do want to be honest with that, yeah. So yeah, let's just move on to the second worst object show, Last Object Standing. Now this was a pretty illegal show. Had very inappropriate stuff in it. It was a pretty illegal show. I don't think I think another one in the dishonorable mentions is kind of an illegal and adult show, but not as illegal as this show. But this show was really bad. Just really, really bad. Like, I hated it. I hated this show because it's so obscure. You might not know what it even is. I can't blame you. When I'm looking, I got this from the this iceberg video by TL Jin called the Object Show Darkest Iceberg, and I've seen it, and crap, I don't even know what this was. Like, it was layer 6. That was the bottom of the iceberg. I've seen this type of video. It's pretty good though, but honestly, it's just. I mean, the show is alright, but it's just really illegal, so that's why I have to. I guess it's because of the law. Number 2, surprisingly, it's not 1. Yeah, it's surprisingly 1. So, 1 is actually one of the darkest shows I've ever seen. With that TL Jin video I was talking about, that actually made it to the iceberg 2 in the 4th layer, which I don't even know how we got there because it's so popular. Then we'll get on to like something else. So you know that show I made, Freaky Riding Cocaine, that I just made on the community post. That show is honestly more disturbing and kind of darker than 1, which is very surprising. But it's not as creepy, but like the show, then again in 1 is just like all just weird and like really just disturbing and stuff. Like, I mean, the people in it were just like just really weird. Like, I just really like think Liam was doing the right thing, and he's one of my favorite characters in Object Show history. Though Bryce is just really like just doing normal life. And then they made 1 Investigations recently, and that show is honestly just completely bullcrap. But yeah, I don't know anymore. It was just not that good. It was not the best show ever, but then again, it was just all that boring, crappy stuff. I'm sorry I said bullcrap. I don't think I should have said that, but I'll just say it was pretty bad. It was just 1 Investigation was just random. I'd rather say the Parker video was honestly just really I loved, but yeah. So 1, yep, it's second, and we'll go on to dishonorable mention times. The first dishonorable mention. I'm sorry I'm gonna have to say this, but Object Redundancy. That's the other short story. It was kind of illegal and adult. Now, I don't hate the show because it's swearing. I just hate it that it's just kind of just stupid show with like just weird stuff. I don't really care that it's It's really inappropriate. I just think it's just kind of dumb. Though I do like the intro, and the creator not even that controversial. Maybe, I don't know actually know, but yeah, it's just also kind of weird. Then there's snack time. This one is just also kind of just inappropriate with their swears, but like the worst part of it is children saying this stuff. I mean, object redundancy was low, like this guy, they're just saying really bad stuff, but nah. This thing's kids saying also illegal words. Man, I'm pretty sure it's as bad as Last Object Standing, but at least it's something. Not that crappy obscureness. And then there's this really like dark one, Object Universe. Fire fans, most hated show. I don't really hate it. I just really hate that the story's just so boring. It's just like not used that much correctly. But yeah. All right. Number 1. Warning. This is where the controversy comes in. You might know this from one of the videos I made about object shows, but I'm kind of chilled because this YouTuber is very controversial. We all know probably Object Terror. I hate it. It is so violent. It is just really stupid. There's really bad characters. And I don't know. Like, there's these characters that do nothing. I mean, come on. Now, why is there controversy? The guy, Lego Boy and Jay, he's very controversial. He's nothing. There's, like, really bad stuff about him. He's just doing it on purposely. And he's just making inappropriate stuff. And he's even worse on TikTok and stuff. And that's why, if you think that guy's not that bad, think again. This guy's pretty controversial, but we won't go into him ever. Honestly, I wish the TL Jump video of him was still up, but that video got off, so I guess we'll never know. This show is just really weird. I think this show just really bad. I think the first episode had to be the best because, but it just got worse over time, and the show just got really violent. Episode 5 was just random with, the violence in it. Like, you know how Biscuit died? Got his face bitten off, and you can't see what's after it. I can still see it. It is engraved in my mind. It is all disgusting. And then there's, in the middle of episode 5, part 2, where, I shouldn't say it at all. Don't, you probably know what I'm talking about. Be in trouble. Yeah. Well, we won't go into that ever. But this show sucked, and I'm not gonna want to talk about this anymore. I'm just done. Yeah, like, ugh. It was disgusting. This show is. I hate this show. I despise it. Just stop talking about it, MJ. Okay. Alright, now let's finally go to the honorable mentions. Brawl of the Objects. That's a pretty awesome show. The show is basically, this show that was 13 episodes of one season where Shieldy won, and there's these pretty good object show characters. I think that this was one of the most famous ones of all time, and I love it. I kind of miss watching it. I wish the 14th episode has came out, but no, it hasn't. I'm sitting here and waiting. I do had to say that there is one other show on this list that is also kind of really awesome that got canceled. Object Invasion. And I'm going to say some backstory because I love this show. So, back in late June of 2022, when I first heard who Hunterman was, I went to Tybee Island, Georgia, and I was down with my cousin. I taught him what BFDI was. While he was just with the other side of our little beach house, I was watching this show called Object Invasion. I heard of it before. I watched it. I never really could get off it. The intros are incredible. Stew Again is probably one of my favorite videos of all time. Now, even though I'm getting kind of energetic, I just love this show. And then there's BFDIA, and we all know why. Just move on. And then BFB post-split, because I don't know what you say about pre-splits being bad, but I mean, post-split being bad, it is excellent. Except for the writing just being stale, but yeah. Alright, we got the number one best show. It's 2 seasons of the same show. Anime Sandy season 2 and season 3. This show is excellent because season 2 was just dark and just like insane. The show's still going, and season 3 is just like character development for some of the characters that are fan favorites that went really bad. But yeah. That was it. That was the ranking. I'm done. Well, now repeating on the worst stuff. I do really want to watch these shows again, except for Anime Sanity and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty awesome, but then again, yeah. I just really like to watch shows like object shows, Edgeworlds, Crash Zoom, and like crap like that. But yeah, the videos, some of these object shows are not that good. But I hope you had a really nice time watching this. I'm sorry for not. It's not that clean, but then again, I'm just pretty stupid. So this is the video. MJ out. See you next week.